about your game? Are you sure your next move's the right one for you? Are you sure you won't get outmaneuvered again, my friend? You never see it coming. You see that my mind is the best for lies. You done me, but time it takes you, you're not surprised. I'm coming for you. I am always so fast, so fine. You're standing, but you didn't catch it in time. Where have you been? Been searching all along. Can face it while alone and on. Without a clue, without a sign, without grasping yet the real question to be asked. Where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter. Apples masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off the mask. Reveal now. Right in front of me, just where I find an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's only words that to be told. I need them last. I'm a sharpshooter, apples masquerade, heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place too
Hello again, my excellent friends.
Here I come to save the day.
Fred, do something!
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. I hope all of you are having a good day today. I had an all right day. I had a tough time getting going. Got a fair amount of writing done, not as much as I would have liked, but I will be able to finish the story that I wanted to finish today after tonight's stream. I just gonna put up like another 1,000 words into it, to bring it up to like my personal minimum standard. Even though I guarantee him 1,500 words is like, yeah, I do shoot for a range. Sometimes it's tough to get something done based on what ideas I'm given to work with. It's like, and when you get the same idea like almost every single time from the same person every single time, it's not very motivating. But still, we still had an all right day today. I certainly enjoyed hanging out. I really do enjoy hanging out on Zome streams. It's just how surreal things can get with the shows that Cecilia Littlewing, the character, is the vampire bat with the VCR. And all this retro stuff. So it's certainly got very surreal since they don't have Jim in the holograms to close it out. They had some live action stuff that was kind of like nutty. But of course, I think they're doing like Halloween specials all this month, so it's on Wednesdays. So there's that. And hey, the Brewers are up 2-0 on the on the Mets. So it looks like it might be the Phillies and Brewers in the NLDS. And I said last night that is the matchup that I think the Phillies would do better with. So there was like the big home run. We will bring the audio up here.
And now it's Freeland. That one's out of here. Sal Freeland. Back to back. And it is 2-0. Oh my goodness.
They are elated in Milwaukee. So there you go. Again, the Brewers are a good club. It's like, but again, it's like we kind of wanted the opposite there. So there we go. City Elves and Devils, both rising from the ashes as our City Elf scientists explores Dragon Age. Let's cast a spell of our own. Share the stream with Frosty Two's magic. It's easier than scoring against the Flyers. Hope Redcast on level up faster than the Devil's comeback. Your retweets are the XP we need. That's actually quite clever. So yeah, it's like call to actions there, as they say. As hey, the Maple Leafs defeat the Red Wings 2-0. I'm sure that makes Iceman very, very happy this evening. As we prepare to get things going. And by the way, yeah, I decided to become a benefactor of sorts for FrostyBot. I've been using it for the better part of a year at this point. And it's for the most part, it is replacing stream elements for a lot of things. I might put it for like replacing a lot of the timers and stuff, and let the FrostyBot handle that. We shall see in that regard as we go forward. Where are my earbuds? We are professional streamers here. Very, very professional. We are very pro. We are so pro, in fact, that we don't even have a GoPro. Not that I would want a GoPro. It's like that's one of the like stupidest things I've ever seen. I mean, let's face it. You know what? There's only one industry where a GoPro makes sense, and it's and it is like the industry of of Christy Canyon and Erica and Buffy Davis and John Leslie and and Eileen Wells. If none of these names mean anything to you folks, good. Hey, the Flyers are up 5-3 on the Devils. It's like I got references, I got jokes for days. Jokes for days, jokes for days. So last night we got our ass kicked by a dragon. We are not making that. No, there's a way to do it. And I potentially could do it with my current crew by swapping folks out. But let's move forward.
What is this place? It's different from the rest of the ruins.
Thanks, Alistair.
What's on your mind? It is no trouble.
As you desire.
The Guardian of the Galaxy. You must be the Guardian.
Yes, I am the Guardian of the Ashes. I have waited years for this.
Why have you been here for so long?
It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
So it's exactly like, so he's essentially the Guardian from he's the knight from the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. If you don't get that reference, watch the damn movie. And the Flyers get another, the Devils get another goal with 10 seconds left. Will your task ever be done?
I do not know, and I do not question.
Who are the men who have taken over the rest of the temple?
When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task. But now they have lost their way. They have forgotten Andraste and their promise.
Well, can you tell me about the Urn of Andraste, the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
You already know that the urn contains the remains of the prophet Andraste. What else is there to tell?
What do you know about the disciples of Andraste?
When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory. And no, our
The dragon is clearly not her.
to the Maker's side. She will not return. The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste. A true believer would not require audacious displays of power.
Uh-huh. How did the belief spread to the rest of the disciples?
It began with an ancestor of the one known as Colgrim.
Oh, he's
He
dead.
saw himself as a new prophet, preaching the rebirth. Some disagreed with him. I heard their cries of pain and loss, which were quickly silenced.
Would you like me to get rid of these disciples?
The Maker will sit in judgment of them.
Yeah, well, too late.
The time comes.
I would like to see the urn.
You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
I need the ashes to cure a noble man.
Still, you must prove yourself worthy. It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not...
What is the gauntlet?
The gauntlet tells the true pilgrims from the false. You will undergo 4 tests of faith, and we shall see how your soul fares.
Can you tell me anything else about the gauntlet?
You will understand what it is when you face it.
Very well, we'll enter it.
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past, your suffering, and the suffering of others. By the time you reached Shiane, she was broken, brutalized. You were too late. Tell me, Pilgrim, did you fail Shiane?
Oh. I could have gone faster, perhaps. I shouldn't have let her be taken in the first place.
Thank you. That is all I wish to know.
Try to be...
You are too hard on yourself. No one's perfect.
Accept your failings, but do not let them govern your life.
You could not have known what would happen. You did what you thought was best.
And what
Good thing Shell wasn't here.
Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him?
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not...
Oh, wow, the Mets got ahead of the Brewers in the top of the 9th.
Chance. Maybe I...
Ask your question, Guardian. I am ready.
You are ever the advisor, ready with a word of wisdom. Do you wonder if you spout only platitudes, burned into your mind in the distant past? Perhaps you are only a tool, used to spread the word of the circle and the chantry. Does doubt ever chip away at your truths?
You frame the statement in the form of a question, yet you already know our answers. There is no sense in hiding, is there? Yes, I do doubt at times. Only the fool is completely certain of himself.
And you? Why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais, you were someone. In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear.
Wow, he sees her. He's calling her out.
Criticized you for what you professed. You were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
Yeah, Buccaneers lead the Falcons 24-17. Kings defeat the Bruins 4-1. As we prepare.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man
What
might
nightmare
not.
fuel is this?
Of what do I speak?
I need to hear that again.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
When?
That is not of what I speak.
Oh, let's just deal with these ones and move on. Of course, we're all right.
Okay.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
I don't know.
What led you here? What guides you onward? You must seek the answers in order to stand before her.
Oh, let's just deal with these ones and move on.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Vengeance.
Yes, my husband Hissarion would have chosen
That I obviously knew.
Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak? I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Home?
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own.
Okay, got
We
it.
have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Jealousy?
Yes.
Okay.
Jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari. But
From the alimony?
I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
The mountains?
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Fire.
That is not of what I speak.
Oh, shit.
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak? Yes.
Mercy, yeah, okay.
There the sight of Andraste's suffering, and Mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
Alright. So we made it through there. Gianni?
Who else? It's good to see you, I suppose. Life out there's been good to you, hasn't it? You're respected even among humans. Do you remember us? Where you came from? And what some of us still face every day?
I wish I could free you all.
Really? Thank you, but that will take time. More time than you can spare. What happened? It wasn't really your fault. You were caught in the situation just like the rest of us. You have a great task to complete. I want you to take this. I think you should have it. Seeing you now gives me hope. For all of us.
Neat. Alright, catch up on the chat here. Take a pause for the calls, as they say. The chat's buzzing with sports scores. The Toronto Maple Leafs skated past the Detroit Red Wings, while the Flyers narrowly edged out the Devils. Meanwhile, the New York Mets are making waves against the Brewers. And in football, the Buccaneers are holding a slim lead over the Falcons at halftime. Hey, Cap. All right, we'll wait here. It's like that pause for the calls. Trying to make sure folks don't miss anything. And yeah, it does appear that those. So welcome back, everybody. Howdy, Captain Cylon. Hope all is well. And you got stuck in a Dragon Age ad. Seems legit. It seems perfect. So hope all is well. And you're back. Welcome back, Cap. Hope you're doing all right today. It was very convenient, yes. We're playing Dragon Age, and you got a Dragon Age ad. So it's like I'm trying to get better. It's like, okay, put like a pause on the action when the ad breaks it.
We are not alone. Really not alone.
We gotta kill Alistair.
Of course. As you desire, and so I shall.
Hey, if Morgan was here, would that mean Alistair would have killed the shadow of Morgan? Just asking. It was a very convenient ad. I can imagine it's like ads getting properly, you know, relevant and stuff.
Hey, you see those thingies over on the side of that huge chasm? I bet they're used for something. Maybe I should touch them or stand on them?
Alistair, normal people tend to avoid strange-looking sections of floor thingies, as you say. They tend to be traps.
You don't really think they're traps, do you?
Are they traps? You know what? Let's just save the game just in case. There might be traps. Okay. Okay. Oh no, okay.
That's it. That's an actual bridge piece right there. If we can get all the bridge pieces to be solid, we can make it across.
Perhaps only one of us needs to go on. There may be a lever or a switch on the other side if we're lucky.
Hey, Striker. It's like hydration. We shall hydrate. So bottom of the ninth, Brewers are down 4-2. And I may have jinxed it. I was saying, hey, the Brewers are up 2-0. So that's the matchup I wanted for the Phillies.
That was exciting. Can we do it again?
No, we cannot do it again. All right. The altar is little more than a dusty slab. You make an inscription and carve it into its face. Cast off the trappings of worldly life and cloak yourself in the goodness of spirit. King and slave, lord and beggar, be born anew in the Maker's light. All right, we have stripped down.
been through the trials of the gauntlet.
Yes, we have, and we're buck-ass naked.
And like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you fire.
Right on, Striker, as the Mets beat the Brewers, and well, it's going to be a tough series for the Phillies.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the urn of sacred ashes. I have no words to express.
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
I could not have asked for a greater honor than to be here. I will never forget this feeling.
Take a pinch of the ashes. We shall leave the urn alone. Ceremonialist. And there we go, he can wear it. Studded leather helmet. Mountaintop. What's this way? We go out to the mountaintop. You know what? Save the game just in case we get ambushed. Alright, so we didn't check out what this door lead to before. Is it the quick way down? Now pass back to Haven. Okay. Well, there's a big dragon back there.
You were gone for quite some time. Well,
We were gone for 2 days.
Is that? Oh, there's some dust on. No, that's not dust. Oh, Maker, I am not worthy to look upon. What was it like coming to the urn, I mean?
Nothing has touched me quite so deeply.
You are a very fortunate person.
Very fortunate.
And so am I. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn.
Urn, yes, should be shared with the world.
Ha! Let's hope there's a lot of Andraste to go around.
I must return home. I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts, and I do owe you a reward for coming to my rescue.
Yes, you
I
do.
hope to see you soon, my friend.
Yes. You owe us a big fat reward. Let's bounce to the camp before we head to the Arl. All right, let's that's a one-handed dagger. Do we have anything? It does slightly more damage, but the variables there. Give him the helmets.
You've seen and touched Andraste's ashes. They are the holiest thing on this earth, the remains of the Maker's chosen.
And my sister and mom is at the Golden Knights game tonight? Alright, so we're rooting for the Knights more than usual, huh? It's quite remarkable, yes.
I do not know if I am worthy to look upon her.
She fought for everyone. She belongs to us all.
Yes, of course, but it still is something to be in awe of.
So the Mets won. Yeah, footies are so boned. We drop all the runes in there.
We will make good use of what you have brought us, Warden.
Ass champs. You there. You.
Me?
I've been watching you.
Yes?
Can I get some sauce for that rump roast?
Right here, you mad dwarven stallion.
Go and make yourself ready, woman. I'll be right there to see to it.
Timber!
Ass champs.
I'm here for you. Of course.
What comes, my friend? So, full of questions, are you?
Do you really want your mother dead? Never mind. It's not the risk asking that.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Keep that. Check and see. Check and see the Level up dog. Let's see. Gifts. Dragon Age Origins. All right. As we got another ad break rolling up around here. Okay. A TV and lever boost we don't want to give. Ooh, small bar. Give that to Zevran.
You have excellent taste.
Steel symbol.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so much.
These goes to win.
Oh, marvelous.
Golden Demon Pendant, that goes to Morgan.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Discovering Dragon's Blood. This goes to win.
Oh, marvelous.
Locket goes to Morgan.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
The mead obviously goes to Ogren.
That looks fine.
Steel bracers. Okay, who needs?
How nice. How nice.
All right, so
Something you need? I'm sure either my boy or I can help you. I'm sure you'll be...
okay. Oh no, these goes to. All right, get rid of diamond. That freed up a lot of slots there.
that smell. This is uneven leather, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Anywhere. I don't know how you knew I was missing my homeland, but this does the trick nicely.
Does it? You're quite welcome.
Now, if only you could find me a prostitute or two, a bowl of fish chowder, and a corrupt politician, I'd really feel like I was home. And they fit as well. Marvelous.
They fit as well. Huh. That actually are comparable. Requires 18 strength. Oh, we can't wear them anyway. All right. Catching up on the chat here. The chat's buzzing with NHL fever as the Avalanche plans with the Golden Knights strike as families cheering live at the game. We got his eyes on the screen and maybe a bit off camera. Of course we do. At the dive into Dragon Age Origins. Yes, we found the ashes.
Ask away.
What say you?
Care to ask some questions?
By all means.
Let's move on. He's not that interesting. Alright, we probably are going to want to take Zevran with us when we go back to Denerim. Let me actually check my requests here. Word. Damn it. Wrong thing. Missioning action. Your cause is... You know what? Let's bounce back to Denerim. But let's take...
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes.
All right. So we're heading back. And we get into combat on our way.
Will you stop eating?
I'm hungry.
Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
But we've been looking at the road for hours. No travelers all day.
Will one of you pay attention?
Hey, who's that?
Be wary.
My, they're all so eager, aren't they? They're all right.
Hungry bandits.
Of course, they're all right.
He's a grumpy bandit.
Cross me and you shall pay. shall.
I am done with that one.
Of course, and so I shall. Lovely.
Shield is laying in. Wow.
There, that's a trap.
Yes, that was a trap. Traps disabled.
Well,
I've never seen such a thing.
I still remember my first battle.
What a shame. I would watch out were I you. Lovely.
Disable the traps.
I am listening.
Well, all right.
All right, so there was things of loot around here.
All done.
It's like they decided to ambush.
That's a trap.
Yeah, it was a trap.
I have done it. Of course.
Okay, so it's like random battles popping up. It's like, it makes sense. Traveling on the road.
And so I shall.
As there is but one world, one life, one death, there is but one God, and He is our...
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, I found these scrolls in the Tevinter ruin.
Really? Oh, pardon my incredulity. I would like to examine them in any event.
But be careful with them.
Let me see. The scrolls are old, no question, and the script. It's written in cipher. Early believers used them to keep their writings safe from the Tevinter Magus. These could be authentic. Please,
Could be.
let me examine it.
Here you go.
I need parchment, quill, and ink. What was the trick to the cipher again?
Yeah, she's happy. 3 hours later.
I know a few of the early Chantry ciphers, but I'm not fully familiar with this one. The bits I have made out. This may be an account of Maferath's final days, and perhaps more.
As in Andraste's husband?
I know, it's remarkable. The same Maferath who betrayed our prophet and saw her burn alive in Minrath Rus. If we could get a real translation, well, it could be the find of our lifetime.
Did I get a copy of the translation?
When I finish decoding it, absolutely. But it will not be easy. It could take months. The ciphers were designed to be difficult for the Magisters to decrypt.
Who knows what secrets we can uncover, what truths we can find.
Many
Here
things.
is all of the allowance I have for acquisitions. Take it and go. 1,000 blessings.
Oh. Got a lot from that.
Man and never to rule over. Foul and corrupt.
Yo, Wade!
Did you bring more scales? I want to try again. I've learned so much.
Wade, please leave the customer alone. How can... You must be kidding.
Nope.
We're done. No.
Heren, more scales. I can make another set.
Dear Andraste, no.
I've been thinking every night about what I'd do different. It's all in my head. Dear Heren, don't worry. I can make it faster this time.
You can?
You worry too much. Just give me the scales, friend, and I'll have my finest work for you.
Here's 20 sovereigns for incentive. I want it perfect.
Perfect, you say? Well, there are a few alterations I could make. I'll close up the shop then. No more new orders. Think of the possibilities.
Plenty of possibilities.
Good to see you back.
Need any more help?
I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the nobles' rarefied conversation.
Yep.
Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood. Or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denham won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
All right. Do what I will, he says. Oh yeah, the last one was in the Alien Age. Where was the tavern? Where was the bar? Like we're one way or another in most games that has a bar, we end up at it.
What are you looking at? We're the Crimson Oars.
The Crimson Oars?
You haven't heard of us. We're mercenaries from all over the world. We have won many battles, and tonight we drink before the next.
And you drink here. The docks have much better bars.
We happen to like the ale better here, the wine too. Less vomits on the floor. So long as we're paying, they're serving.
Would you prefer a bar with more women, friendly ones?
You may have a point. Barwoman, you and your women are too old and shriveled. So many damn clothes, right, boys? Oars, we go to the docks. Let's find us some wenches.
Wenches! Wenches for everybody!
Good job clearing those louts out.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Huh?
It's like, yeah, you know, when in doubt, send them to where the girls are.
Edwina sends her thanks for getting rid of the Crimson Oars. Mind you,
The Crimson Horse?
there was no fighting. Here's payment. You've helped out a great deal. I have something for you. The Market District is a whole sight better because of what you've done for us. I know this may not be much, but it's an extra thanks. A lot of folks swallow whatever lies are fed to them, but us believers will try and spread word about you and the Wardens. Thanks.
All right. Little something extra. All right. Yo, Wade. What goodies do you have for us, Wade?
We're closed. Oh, it's you.
It's me!
Great scale armor is done. And it's, well, decent. Few things I'm rather proud of. And it didn't take as long as I feared. Odd.
You'd better be very proud, Wade. We can't afford any more flights of fancy.
I feel good, actually. I wouldn't mind working on Lord such-and-such's armor today.
We'll see how long this lasts. Here's your armor. Now please leave.
All right. Superior armor. So the question is, head to the dirty back alley. Okay. Well, make sure we save because we got Zavarin with us and the Antivan crows might pop up somewhere.
As there is but one world, one life, one death.
The quaint hovel. Notes acquired from dead or terrified adventurers that directed you to the set-aside door. I would like to speak to Wilhelm Madon. I'm here to discuss the stories of Gax Kang. I'm not leaving. Gax Kang, yes.
Grey Warden, isn't it? Strange you would force such a visit in a time of blight. I suppose I am used to inspiring a different kind of seeker.
Your stories attract them, and then they disappear.
The adequate ones find the beacons, and then I find them. But you are already brighter than the signal at Ishal. Eyes are on you from a very high vantage, Grey Warden.
How high?
I do not hide in your wake, but I will not be a footnote. Witness Gax King.
Okay.
Well, all right. Lovely. And so I shall. Well, all right.
Next time.
Lovely. Well, all right. And so I shall. Lovely. As you desire. Lovely. Of course. So I shall. Well, all right.
Your head will make lovely crunching noises.
Of course. So I shall. Lovely. Of course. As you desire. Well, all right. So I shall. As you desire.
Suppose I'm not completely indestructible. It's too much.
Lovely. And so I shall.
Not so fast.
As you desire. Oh, do adore thee. Well, all right. Lovely. And so I shall. Of course. Lovely. As you desire. Away with you! And so I shall. Well, all right. And so I shall. Of course. What a mess. Another battle axe. Of course. You adore this.
Come on, we almost got him.
And so I shall. Lovely. As you desire. Of course.
All right, he's dead. Zevran, you were of no help.
Warden?
I am listening.
No, I can't do that. This I could have done back in the village square. This I could have done back in the village square.
Okay, I had to figure out how bad the injury was. Answer was very bad. Then I go to the lower prison gate in the dungeons. Find him. Alright, so that is okay. So we need to get into the dungeons in Denerim. Connected to the aliens. Rescue the queen. Okay. So those involve plot. The plot needs to be advanced. You know, we should swing by the Pearl. You know, that place could use some more investigating.
Good to see you, Warden. Fighting the good fight, eh?
Yeah, know any good places to break in?
I have a big opportunity for you. 4 sovereigns. Arl Howe uses a warehouse in the market district from time to time. Word is the Arl's been dipping into the city's treasury and discreetly moving silver bars to his estate in Highever.
There's a fortune in that warehouse right now, and if you succeed here, All Hal gets a big black eye. But guards will be everywhere, not those half-assed dock guardsmen either. Generally, I'm opposed to killing, but these are the Owl's hand-picked hatchet men, and stealth's not really an option. So, good luck. I'm rooting for you.
Yep, okay. So I was right. Wait, Dwarven Crafts. Fine, Dwarven Crafts from Ozamar. Yep. We had it was like yeah.
Let's crush them all quickly, shall we?
As you desire. Well, all right. So I shall. As you desire. Well, all right. Lovely. Well, all right. So I shall. Lovely. As you desire. Of course.
Too slow.
Lovely. Of course. And so I shall. As you desire. Well, all right. Of course. Lovely. As you desire. And so I shall. Of course. Lovely.
He lost his head.
Of course. So I shall.
This never goes like I planned.
Zevran got his ass kicked.
All over now.
What comes, my friend?
I have finished. Complete.
I think that's why I didn't like him in the party before. I mean, he rushes in like a fool. All right, so we got the silver bars.
Warden, they're turning the market upside down to find the burglar who bested All Hal.
Yep.
No one's the wiser. I'm going to work hard to find something worthy of your talent. You need anything else? I'm following up a lead in the Palace District. I know you can't get in now, but you never know. If it all works out, it'll make you a legend.
A legend, you say?
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over.
Okay, so where is... Oh, yeah. Dude invited us to his house. So again, we kind of got to... We do got to advance the plot for Dwarven Crafts. Fine, Dwarven Crafts. Direct from Ozamar. The fact that he gets so loud is like, yeah, he's going to make you aware that you can get his Dwarven Crafts there.
If it isn't the champion who succeeded in the quest for the Sacred Urn,
it is
I
me.
had not expected to see you so soon. I've written to the Chantry, telling them of your adventures. They are interested in having me lead an expedition. What do you think of that? I'm quite excited.
Yeah, that's great news.
You made this all possible. I could never thank you quite enough, but I'm certainly going to try. Here, take this reward. I want you to have it. It will certainly do more good in your hands than lying around in this dusty house, eh? And if I can ask, have you gone to see the Arl? I have heard no news.
I'm not going to see him yet.
Then hurry. I pray it's not already too late. And now, if you will excuse me, I have so much to prepare for. I wish Waylon was here to see all this.
Where are we in terms of our levels? Oh, we're close to level 20. Okay, so we should pick up at least a couple of achievements this evening, because we're going to go visit the Arl next. I mean, I'm sure the Arl will appreciate... Yes, fine dwarven crafts. Yes. And I want to replace Zavrin. He is... Yeah, he just sucks. Let's catch up on the chat. Buccaneers with a slim lead over the Falcons heading into the final quarter. Meanwhile, the Blues skate past the Dallas Stars in a nail-biter. And don't forget, hydration is key. Stream Elements reminding us all to take a sip of water. Lastly, the Knights, the Avalanche, are up by 1 against Knights after the first period. Go teams! We drop stuff off here.
You will have the best equipped army Ferelden has ever seen. At your word, Warden. We have assembled on a short schedule. Certain factors of equipment could be better. Crafting components would serve best. Basic ones like elf root and deep mushroom.
Okay.
The circle of Magi stand. There are always areas.
At your command, Warden. Outfitting any army on short gems would serve the...
Yeah. I'm trying to hook these guys up, but they're not making it easy. It's like in terms of progression. Alright, let's take Alistair.
Indeed.
Yes.
I mean, this is turning basically... This is basically balanced things out here. Like 2 rogues I can step behind. Ah. Combat. Combat on the map. Oh, Tegrin.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can get you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made.
Times are changing, Orzammar, but let's see the discount. Hey, Condon, how you doing? Hope you're having a fine day. A restriction in warrior. Are you here for those fine dwarven those dwarven crafts? Fine dwarven crafts, direct from Ozamar. How are you doing, Condon? Hopefully you're having a fine, what's the day? Thursday. In fact, we dropped in on you earlier this week, I believe, or late last week, one or the other. It's like, what were you doing the other night? Because we found you via the, in the Frosty Bot Discord. In fact, let's give that, There we go. Phasmophobia is what you were doing the other night. That's right. Yeah, I couldn't quite remember. It's like... See, some folks I read, it's like, yeah, I genuinely know who's who and stuff. But I hope the, all the Phasmophobia things the other night went well. And you say you were doing those things on the difficulty, on the hard difficulty. I do things on the easy difficulty. Why? Because it's 11 o'clock at night and I'm not insane. Don't know who were caught in the ad there, but oh well. Oh wait, was the guard here? Guard had coins.
You return. Might you have news?
I would like to talk to Jawin.
What of him? He awaits my brother's decision on his fate.
I would like them released.
No, I cannot do that. He almost killed my brother. If Eamon wishes to pardon the mage, he will, when he awakes.
I found the urn.
You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
We can only hope. Achievement! We are the hero of Redcliffe. Too bad it popped early, but...
Where am I?
You are here.
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What
Dude has a big nose.
Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives, though many others are dead. There is much to tell you, husband.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Nope, far from it.
Since you fell ill, brother, some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it.
Does he? Does he wish to hear all of it?
This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well. I am in your debt.
Given the
Will you
options.
permit me to offer you a reward for your service?
I need no reward from any human lord.
Are you certain? I simply mean to honor your efforts, nothing more.
I said I'm not interested.
Then so be it. Know that you have my thanks, even so.
We should speak of Loghain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man.
No, he isn't. He is senseless.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell
Big
you.
water jugs.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Kaelin, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
Oh, I was looking forward to meeting him on the battlefield.
You would not walk away from that meeting unscathed. The Darkspawn slaughtered Kaelin's forces, not Loghain's. He has strength we cannot hope to match. We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn.
As they will love the stream, like the Avalanche scoring goals. Spread the word about this epic city elf quest. Elf quest. That made me laugh. That made me giggle. Actually, I do have an elf quest book in my collection. It's behind a few things on a shelf. I can see it, but yeah, I know exactly where it's at. Da, 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 da. You know what? Screw it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll use the timely tweets there. It works out. And everything I've done is for nothing?
No, not at all. Loghain is responsible for heinous crimes, and I intend to see him pay. But our armies must be reserved for the Darkspawn, not for each other. I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother?
Yeah, since he's right here.
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
I think it's a great idea.
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Loghain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
Nope.
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
Nope.
I see
there you
no
go.
way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
My blessing? Why do you need my blessing?
None of this would be possible without you. You led Alistair here. You saved my life with the urn of sacred ashes. It's your lead I follow. I am a credible enough figure in this nation to call the landsmeet, But I hold no illusions that I could face Loghain without you. Surely you see that.
What's stopping Loghain from just attacking Redcliffe?
Why do you think he had me poisoned? He wanted me gone without having to confront me directly. If I call for a landsmeet, refusing the compromise and attacking Redcliffe will only support our accusations. I'm sure he'd rather I died from the poison. Had the demon not interfered, that's exactly what would have happened.
Well, seems like we have little choice.
Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him. Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish.
Yep,
what have
pretty
you to
much.
say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I've done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf?
He seems earnest in his desire to repent.
Oh? That is unexpected. And what would you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strained.
Give him to the Circle of Magi.
True enough, and wisely said. Jowan, I hereby turn you over to the Tower of the Circle of Magi.
All right.
May the Maker have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, back to the matter of the landsmeet. We should head to Denerim as soon as possible. I can delay that, however, if you have other plans. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Yeah, let's get to Denerim now.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us.
Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us.
Will it really?
By calling the landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon.
Loghain, this is an honor, but the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important?
You know, he reminds me of the Kurgan from the Highlander movie.
While a blight claws at our land.
The blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies.
Considering Osgard, perhaps we need a better general. The throne belongs to Merrick's only living son.
Ah, the Grey Warden recruit. I thought we might meet again. You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden.
I don't have sympathies for deserters and regicides.
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason for anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, since Urian's unfortunate fate at Ostagar.
Yeah,
the Regent has been generous to those who prove loyal.
Bootlicking appears to be profitable these days. Oh, so you're the one who butchered my kin.
When the animals turn against their masters, it is sometimes necessary to cull the herd.
Oh, look, the Regent's owns a talking ass. Come over here to say that, Shem. Oh, yeah, the Regent owns a talking ass.
Don't interrupt, Joe. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Carthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
You're the one who divided Ferelden.
I was not talking to you.
Or I was talking to you, asshole.
Forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do?
Yes.
No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Yeah, that much is obvious. Jerk.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
We're the standard bearer. Okay. Have you known Loghain long? Wait. What is that achievement for? Oh, use the Great Reward and treaties to recruit all possible allies. Okay, neat.
My sister married King Merrick while he was still in exile. At that time, he and Loghain were inseparable. The wild prince who'd never seen the inside of a castle and the farmer's son. When Loghain joined Merrick's rebels, he was just a raw-boned boy. But he got on one knee to swear that he would see...
He got on one knee to swear?
Or die.
I mean, I find it easier to swear when you're standing on 2 feet. And now he kills Merrick's son and steals his throne.
And conspires with a blood mage to poison me. It is a bitter dose to taste. The Chantry speaks truly about the corruption of power. If a man like Loghain could go and do this, I would never have believed he would do anything but what was best for Ferelden. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Right, neat. Level up. We're the shadow. All right. Shale?
Everything in here appears to be breakable. It seems most impractical.
Severin.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bed bugs had fleas. What say you? By all means.
Why did you want to leave it closed exactly?
I imagine that's a very fair question.
Yes, very fair.
After all, is a living, at least as far as such things go. I was simply never given the opportunity to choose another way. So, if that choice presents itself, why should I not seize upon it?
What would you rather do?
Now that you mention it, I am not entirely certain. I was but a boy of 7 when I was purchased. For 3 sovereigns, I'm told. Which is a good price, considering I was all ribs and bone and didn't know the pommel of a dagger from the pointy end. The Crows buy all their assassins that way. Buy them young, raise them to know nothing else but murder. And if you do poorly in your training, you die.
And that system works?
Of course. You compete against your fellow assassins, and those who survive are rightfully proud of it. In Antiva, being a crow gets you respect. It gets you wealth. Gets you women. And men. Or whatever it is you might fancy.
Both.
That does not mean doing what is expected of you always. And it means being expendable. It's a cage, if a gilded cage. Pretty, but confining.
Why didn't you just leave then?
And become the next mark for some up-and-coming crow? Not likely. The only way to leave is for them to think you're dead. And even then, you'd best be scarce. As for what I'll do in the future, presuming that there is one, I truly can't imagine. It might be interesting to go into business for myself, for a change. Far away from Antiva.
Yeah, go into business for yourself.
Now, naturally, I go where you go.
I'm happy to have you along.
And here I am, happy to be had. Isn't it wonderful how things work out that way?
Yes, it
Come
is.
now, enough chit-chat. Talking about the crows summons them, you know. Any Antivan fishwife could tell you so.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? I'm here for you.
What do you know of this place?
Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty.
Oy.
Just like the country and the people.
I hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden. Please let me know if anything is troubling
So
you.
many visitors, so many chamber pots to clean. Oh, if they keep tracking mud up here, it's going to take a month to get it all. So many visitors.
Okay, who's where? When is...
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's on your mind? It is no trouble.
Catching up on the chat, budging about the lore and elf pride. Got a mix of nostalgia for the AO's excitement, cheeky banter. Who'd win in a fight, elves or dragons? Last night we saw the answer to that question.
One speck of black on those clothes, Corella, or it's back to the scullery.
Can't talk now, sir. Can't talk now, sir. Mistress Agatha would have my hide.
Dinner's not ready yet, and don't ask. It'll be served when it's done, and that's that. Now, shoo, out of my kitchen.
Alright, we're out of the kitchen.
Right here, old pal. What about? Alright. Alright then.
Surprised Ogren has nothing to say.
Excuse me, I have to dust the Earl's sitting room.
I haven't seen many elves around here.
The Chamberlain disapproves of us. If Lady Isolde hadn't brought me into this household from Redcliffe last year, I'd never have been given a place. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
She said good day.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
Who's that?
This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Honora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
Why would Honora ask for help?
The Queen. She is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself.
So she rather side with us than her husband's murderer.
My queen suspects she cannot trust her father. And Logan, he is very subtle, no? But when and how, he is privy to all the secrets and not so subtle. So she goes to how? A visit from the queen to the new Earl of Denham? Is a
Yeah?
matter of courtesy. And she demands answers.
I guess that didn't go well.
He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room.
And Logan will allow that?
King Kellen was like a son to him, and Logan left him to die. Does he love Honora more? Who can say? I think her life is in danger. I heard House say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Earl Eamon.
Alright, we have to get her out of there.
Yes, this is what she hoped he would say. Logan, he has said much about the young Grey Warden who survived. He is worried, no?
We may have no choice but to trust Honora. The Queen is well loved. If Logain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
Well, you're right, we have to help.
I have some uniforms. I'll hire so many new guards every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you.
Wow, Falcons and Buccaneers are tied and going into overtime.
I will go ahead to House Estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
All right. Well, we're poking around here.
Oh no.
Alistair. Wait, what the hell? I did not hear a single word he said.
all over now.
All right, we will steal that. Dog. Then?
This is not as defensible as I would like, but it will do. What is your wish, Kadan? Speak, then.
That's enough for now.
I suggest we move on. As you wish.
Morgan.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. What comes, my friend?
We want you to set the house on fire. All right. Proper saves.
Yes.
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 Like they got 168 kills. Wonder if there's a way to formally.
You know, Alistair, Antiva has a long tradition of royal bastards.
You don't say.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's a long tradition of royal bastards.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We want to go.
They've led wars to claim the throne. Some of them have become kings. In fact, I'd say the current royal line in Antiva stems from bastard blood several times over.
Well, aren't you just chock full of useless trivia today?
Sadly, whenever a royal bastard rears their head in public and declares themselves, it often goes poorly for them.
Let me guess. They get assassinated.
Only the very popular ones.
And the unpopular ones?
Well, they get by somehow, I'm sure. There was one fellow who did quite well working as a prostitute based on his uncanny resemblance to the king. Charged a fortune.
Couldn't afford him, I take it.
That cynicism will serve you well, my friend. Hold on to it.
Yeah, that's great. We need to head this way.
All men are the work of our nature's hand. From the gold
Heading this way. Combat in the streets. Definitely double check on that save.
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again.
So they sent you, Taliesin. Or did you volunteer for the job?
I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake.
Zevran doesn't need the crows any longer.
Oh? Does Zevran need to live?
I suspect I will manage just fine, Taliesin. I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Dear me, what's all this fuss?
I'm going to enjoy it.
Anyaka! Of course. What do you want? You have it over? Of course. So I shall. Well, all right. Always comes to this.
A bit more dark.
Lovely. And so I shall.
Stealing from a drunk poetess.
Stab, stab, stab!
Well, all right. Lovely. And so I shall.
Not quite as nimble as I was.
All right. So we can get rid of Zevran now.
And there it is. Taliesin is dead. And I am free of the crows. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out.
As long as nobody tells them as well.
Are you implying that you might do so?
Don't be ridiculous.
I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the practical thing to do, no? There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. Will you let me go?
Don't you want to stay for the treasure?
All right. You make a convincing argument.
Yes, very convincing.
Stumble onto treasure on a regular basis somehow. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
I mean, when in doubt, appeal to their greed. He has the dexterity.
The servants' entrance is on the other side of the house. We must slip past this crowd to reach it. We will have to be very careful. Our How is inside.
What's the crowd gathered for?
The estate is in poor repair. The new owl, he has not been very prompt in paying his workmen. I will be right behind you.
No, Carpenter's Craft Hall has had enough of our conveniently busy schedule. We will not be put off again. Nor will the stonemen.
Someone's creeping around down there. Go check it out.
Dear
Watch now.
me, what's all the fuss? As you desire. And so I shall. Lovely, of course. As you desire.
Stab! Slice!
As you desire. So I shall. Tell all that.
We are ridiculously awesome.
Yes, he is right. We are ridiculous and awesome.
Be careful. Someone is coming.
Where we gotta go? More elf root. Damn. Seemed like that would have been a good spot for a passage.
I can distract the guards, but you must move quickly.
Wait, we need to put on our disguises.
Hurry! My lady does not have much time. Are you all prepared? I will go distract the guards.
Let's go.
I will lure them into the courtyard. Wait in the bushes.
We are in the bushes.
I saw something by the fountain. I think it was a darkspawn.
Darkspawn?
They will drag us all underground to be eaten.
Should we call for help?
Did you fall off a cart full of stupid? Call for help? So they can see us act like scared little girls because of some knife-eared wench?
Yes.
They will eat us all alive. Please get help.
If there is something out there and we don't sound the alarm, we'll look worse than scared.
And drast these holy knickers. Fine, we'll check the courtyard.
Her holy panties?
Wetting yourself.
I'm pretty sure her knickers were not holy.
It was over here. Quickly.
That they were quite solid from what I understand. Alright. So let's see. With luck, we can get pretty far in here. I'm expecting a fair amount of combat along the way.
It took me forever to be rid of those two. You must be careful now. The servants, they will not look closely at anyone in uniform. All guards are alike to a cook, no? But you should not draw attention to yourself. Most of the guards are new. They will not know you for a stranger at a glance. It is best you keep your distance from all of them and try to blend in. She is in a guest room off the main hall. Andraste, guide us.
Uh-huh.
This kitchen is a disgrace. How did the old Arl servants ever cook anything in here?
No one ever said the Kendalls had any sense.
Eat mushrooms.
Is going to be chopped hard on one side. There's no help for it. We'll just trim it and feed the scraps to the dogs. Spade and fetch me the celery root from the larder.
Level the thing and
build a new one. He'd have to knock down every place he owns it.
How's too cheap to buy it? Cook's probably roasting the elves at broke.
You realize that doesn't help, right? Oh.
You know what? It says stay away from the guards.
Day before yesterday.
Okay.
Try spending a few nights in a castle full of corpses sometime. Not in the tongue.
It cannot be.
Yes, the helmets come off in the cutscene.
The Grey Warden is here, my lady.
Thank the Maker. I would greet you properly,
But the
I'm
door is
afraid
locked.
we've had a setback.
What sort of setback?
My host was not content with leaving me under heavy guard. He sealed the door by magic.
How do we open it?
Find the mage who cast the spell. He'll most likely be at Hal's side.
Yeah, so much for
Well,
secrecy.
if he didn't know you were here, he soon will.
I'll be back soon.
Thank you, Warden. My prayers go with you.
Count Howe will probably be in his rooms. They're at the end of the hall, on the left.
Well, again, we try to be stealthy. We'll just continue onward.
The housekeeper will hear us.
All right.
What? Who goes there?
Well, neat. Who's coming out the...
Thank you for creating such distraction, stranger. I have been waiting days for the opportunity. Do you think you could... Alistair? Is that you?
Who? Wait. I do know you. You were at my joining. He's one of us. A warden from Orlais. Jada, I think.
All right. Stryker mentioned him.
I'm afraid I don't remember your name.
I'm Riordan, senior warden of Jada, but born and bred in Highever, and glad to be home.
Where's Hal?
I saw him going to the dungeons. He may still be there.
How did you get captured?
With an offer of hospitality and a poisoned chalice. I was fool enough to think Loghain didn't yet know who I was.
Why don't you... what are you doing here?
For the most part, attempting to hold my tongue. I was sent when we received no word from King Kaelin as to the outcome at Ostagar. The king had invited all the wardens of Orlais and their support troops to join him. Then nothing.
Are these your papers?
Yes, these are my records. The names of the dead I could recognize at Ostagar. What I could find of Duncan's own recruitment records. Copies of the joining ritual I rescued from our Denerim vault. Those should never be seen by any outside eyes, but I trust in their encryption.
Can you induct other Grey Wardens?
Would that I could, for Ferelden sorely needs them. But for the joining to work, the recruit needs not only fresh Darkspawn blood, but a drop of blood preserved from an archdemon. Ferelden's supply should have been in the vault, but it was gone. I can only imagine someone took it out and Loghain either confiscated or destroyed it.
Is there more you can tell me about the Wardens?
This is hardly the best place to talk.
We've been staying with our Leman at his estate. If you need a place to stay, I'm sure he'd make you welcome.
At our Leman's, then. And good luck, sister.
Alright, so... Well, I'm sure they have some pretty kinky parties here. Into the dungeons!
Who goes? Anybody tries to come in here without Hal's say-so, we get to do what we like with them. I think we finally got a bit of entertainment here, lads.
More enemies ahead.
Ah, shit.
And so I shall. Of course. Oh, well, all right. Love it. And so I shall. Love it. Well, all right. Of course. As you desire. Well, all right. Of course. As you desire. Love it. And so I shall. Well, all right. As you desire.
You asked for it.
And so I shall. Of course. Lovely. As you desire.
Very lovely.
So I shall. Of course. Well, all right. As you desire. And so I shall. Oh. Have some blood on me.
Oh, we got a little blood on us.
I think we work well together.
Alright, picking up stuff. Putting it in our pockets, looting them from the dead bodies. Or the bodies have hit the floor.
What now?
As you desire. And so I shall. As you desire.
Loots. Loots. More loots.
We're being attacked by a shawl. Of course. Well, all right. Of course. As you desire. And so I shall. Love me. Well, all right. Of course. Well, all right. And so I shall. And so I shall. Of course. Well, all right. As you desire. Of course.
Kill them all.
Right then.
Might as well vacate the rooms, right?
So I shall.
Excellent.
All right. Poisons.
As you desire. Well, all right. Love me. Love me. So I shall. Well, all right. And so I shall. As you desire. Love me.
Stab, stab, stabs.
And so I shall.
Slice.
As you desire. Well, all right. As you desire. And so I shall. Love me. Of course. Love me. I have done it.
Pick up a helmet.
All done.
Pick up a mace. More stuff to sell.
I have finished. Well, all right. As you desire. So I shall. Well, all right. As you desire. Love me. Of course. And so I shall. Well, all right. Love me. As you desire. Of course. Well, all right. Love me.
Was this supposed to be a lesson? Did my father think it funny to leave me for so long before sending you?
Unless your father's our Eamon, he didn't send me.
You move in august company, stranger. I am Oswin, son of Ban Sigurd, of the Dragon's Peak Banon. If you aren't one of our soldiers, pray tell me, who should I be thanking for my rescue?
I'm Maris, here for the rightful King Alistair.
Marik's bastard.
Yes.
I need not question why you're here, for your friend's claim to the throne is the greatest threat to Loghain's regime. You have my heartfelt gratitude. And I assume the gratitude of the entire Dragon's Peak Banon. If my father sent no one after me, I can only assume that he does not yet know the true colors of the snakes he is allied with. But if you talk to him, I'm certain he would offer you any reward you might ask.
Why was our How torturing you?
One soldier returning from Ostagar was my wet nurse's son. We have been friends since birth. He told me his unit was ordered to turn their backs on Kaelin at Ostagar before the Darkspawn overwhelmed him. The next day he disappeared. When I went to search for him, I accepted a drink from a stranger and ended up here.
Will your father side against Loghain at the Landsmeet?
Then there is a Landsmeet after all. Howe said the Isle of Redcliffe was dead and the Landsmeet called off. I swear if there be any forum to speak out against Loghain, my father will be there. Now please, I must try to get to him. I cannot see the last of this place too soon.
All right, see? When the NPCs are shirtless, you can totally see the basic model they go for. Yeah. And tall, broad shoulders, and 8-pack abs. Yes. Also known as Bro Shep genetic, the Bro Shepherd to generic template. But you know who would appreciate the 8-pack abs? Kasumi. Because she would appreciate folks doing the sit-ups and the crunches.
Oh, great. No wonder to stop for lunch.
Of course. Lovely. And so I shall. Lovely. Of course.
Hey, we know. Hey, there's no question. It's like Kasumi has bad taste. I mean, she has to get over her true love interest one way or another. I mean, can she, if assuming if you give the gray, the gray box and such.
Sounding the horns for retreat. Do you hear it? Do you hear the dogs howling? Sounding the horns for retreat. Do you hear it? Do you hear the dogs howling?
All done.
Okay, how do I let this guy out? He says something, I'm mourning. I'm not dead.
Sounding the horns for retreat. Sounding the...
Okay. All right, so how am I supposed to get him out of here? All right. Until you visit Ardhal's estate to rescue the king. Once there, he's...
Horns for retreat. Do you hear it? Do you hear...
Okay, I must have not picked up the key. No, I did. Oh, there we go.
Retreat. The horn sounded and we turned, and then the screams. We rode and they screamed and screamed and...
Shouldn't you decide if... It's all right.
Can you smell the blood? They said it was only Darkspawn. But we ate them too. They died. And we left them. In the swamp. The witch. The witch.
He's obviously mad. I don't think you'll get anything more out of him.
You're free. Go somewhere safe.
Safe? Is there a safe? Perhaps next door?
You go to the next cell. You know what? We'll take the experience points, you know?
I have done it.
Filthy arrows. Alright, might as well save. See, even starving out of their mind prisoners have 8-pack abs with broad shoulders. Yes, indeed. Even Ogren, for being a drunken dwarf, has an 8-pack ad and broad shoulders. He's just squat.
Well, well.
Well, well.
Warden, I must say I'm surprised Eamon would condone you invading my castle and murdering my men. Is he losing faith in the persuasive powers of his lamb's meat?
Logain's plan. Start talking.
Logain's plan is to save Ferelden from real threats, here and now. And after certain upstarts are
You know, I love Ryuji. I do. He's a good boy. I really cannot help but be annoyed with how carelessly loud he is. For real?
Ferelden needs a king who has known command. With the proper advisor.
You know, it was obligatory. You know, I'm just like, yeah, it's like, have I played Persona games? Yes, it's like a... But it's a thing, like, take a shot every time he says for real. And in some dialogue sequences, if you're reading everything out loud, it's quite a few shots at one time. That is something, at least, I don't know about the Japanese version of it in the dialogue and how it sounds. But definitely in the English, that Ryuji's the loud boy. Oh, I don't drink. I just make the. That was just a running joke when I played Persona 5. Take a shot every time he says for real. But yeah, in terms of him being loud, yeah, he most certainly is. He doesn't quite get the idea of being a gentleman thief. You lie, Hal, to yourself most of all. You're a parasite.
Perhaps. But it has served me so well. You should have left when you had the chance, Warden. Slunk off to the Anderfells to hide with the rest of your kind. This Landsmeet is a farce. Logain will triumph, and you will die.
What's now?
My word!
You know what? You know what? We break out the doggo. Because why the hell not? Oh, damn! The wolf just took a bite out of his ass!
Are we in a hurry?
Oh, wow. Hey, Panda. Hope all is well. Happy birthday to baby Panda. Hope you had a fun party.
Deserved. More.
This guy went out like a bitch. High prison. We did. I have to tell you about it later? Right on. I look forward to the updates.
Complete.
Who's in here?
Make it have mercy on your faithful servant. Make it have mercy on your faithful servant. Grant me a place at your side. Andraste, Bride of the Maker, have mercy.
Yeah, fun, sweet.
I'll
Hey,
stand.
look, another guy with 8-pack abs and broad shoulders.
Little sister? No, I don't know you, do I? Are you real?
Who are you?
I'm Erminric, Knight Lieutenant of the Denerim Chantry. You aren't one of the Tern's men?
He sounds like he's in lyrium withdrawal. He's got all the signs, confusion, weepiness. He probably doesn't even know what he's saying. If the Grand Cleric knew he were in here, she'd be spitting hot coals. Nobles don't have authority over Templars.
I failed in my duties, Maker. Forgive me. I failed, and there's no telling what he's done.
Who are you talking about?
The Malefica. He had turned blood magic upon Templars and Circle mages to escape from his tower. Near Redcliffe, I cornered him, but the Tern's men took him from me and brought me here.
This Malefica, was his name Jawin?
Yes. He destroyed his phylactery. We were spread out, trying to find him.
Ah.
I was alone. You are real, aren't you? My dreams are so strange now. Please, if you're not a dream, help me.
What do you want me to do?
Give this ring to my sister, Alstana. Tell her I'm sorry. Please, ask her to pray for me. Lady of Perpetual Sorrows, pray.
All right, he's not getting out of here. Hey, where is he?
Your wish?
What's on your mind? It is no trouble.
You killed Hound his pet mage. Okay. We head back up.
All over now.
Ah, perfect.
My thanks.
Aren't you a little short for a guard?
I look more the part than you do. We must go quickly and avoid notice. If Howe's people find me, I'll be killed. And my people will insist on escorting me back to the palace, where my father may also have me killed.
All right. Oh, shit, I remember this.
course.
Well, summon a bear. Because we're going to need all the help we can get.
In the name of the Regent, I am placing you under arrest for the murder of Rendon Howe and his men-at-arms. Surrender, and you may be shown mercy.
When more of the correct tactics are used, not wrong. But do you believe this battle was meant to be a difficult? Take advantage. Hmm. Yeah, first.
Bring them down.
Fuck it.
Logain wants
Let's try it. We can reload.
My, they're all so eager, aren't they? Of course.
Yep.
Eamon, we have a problem.
We have very little time for chat. We need to work out a plan.
Calm down. What has happened?
The wardens have been captured.
What? How could this happen?
Never mind that. The question is how to free her.
Surely you mean them, Your Highness. We need Alistair too.
Yes, of course, I meant Alistair too. Calthorpe
Sure she
will take
did.
Fort Draken. Getting in will be no small feat.
All right, and this is an extended jailbreak sequence, if memory serves me right. This actually is going to make for a great like cliffhanger spot. Was it good for you?
Oh, you're awake. I was starting to worry.
Are you all right?
I've been worse. I'll be better still when we get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
I hope you have a plan.
I don't. I don't, but this is where we're going to, you know what? And we'll save here, and Saturday is going to be trial by error with this. Huh. But still, we Let's see. We picked up a few achievements this evening. So let's say, hey, we're halfway to 1,000 gamer score. So let's see. Defy the cult. Okay, we got the Urn of Sacred Ashes, the Arrow of Redcliffe, Standard Bearer, and Shadow, and all of them before midnight. Would have been great if one came after midnight to keep an achievement streak going, but I can easily do something to knock that off. So, as we prepare for the prepare. To wind down for the evening, make sure we get these save. There we go. Let's see. Tomorrow night we got God Eater Resurrection. As I think we got a few side quests to do before we advance the plot again. Or is it a string of like main plot quests? I forget which. Either which way, we should be able to get a trophy in that game. To think, we only got one PlayStation trophy all of last month. Which was, funny as all hell. Let me see who is streaming. Who is doing the things right now? Is Samael up or are they sleeping? Yep, we'll go to Samael. They are doing the Overwatch stuff. And we like Overwatch here. We play Overwatch here. So, Elf Ghost. Let's see. We're haunting Samuel's stream from searching for ashes to hunting spirits in Overwatch. Oh, that's right. The Halloween event might be up. Who knows? Or it's not. Anyway, tomorrow night we got God Eater. Dragon Age returns on Saturday at 5 p.m. Longer streams on Saturdays because of the earlier start. Once the raid is done, I'm going to get some writing done. See if I can earn a little extra cash. So hope everybody has yourselves a great night. Tighten your friendship bracelet. Stay safe. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. We'll see you on the flip side. Bye.
Get in there, Fred!